What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to Cinema Toast Crunch. Now, I was able to watch the entire movie Green Lantern Beware My Power, and come on, DC. DC is struggling out here. It's like soon as I think DC is gonna like catch up to Marvel, because Marvel's been kind of struggling with projects because some of Marvel stuff haven't been that great. DC comes out with Green Lantern and they finally show some love to John Stewart. Now, here's my thing. I always was hoping that they would shine some light on Kyle Rayner because in the 90s, Kyle Rayner was so popular and he had the coolest Green Lantern suit, hands down. But that's neither here nor there. This kind of review is going to have some spoilers in it. So if you haven't seen this movie, just kind of skip out, click out of this video. But okay, here's what they did terrible at. Okay, they kind of made John Stewart's character kind of dumb, in my opinion. He didn't seem like super smart. He seemed like kind of like a dumb kind of soldier type, and it was kind of annoying because I'm like, why they make him so like oblivious to everything? And then when he did get the Green Lantern ring and embraced it, he was so unequipped to be Green Lantern. Like he didn't know how to use the ring. He didn't know how it works. And then the pacing of the movie, like within like a couple hours, within a couple minutes, he's thrust into fighting Hal Jordan. Yeah, Hal Jordan is not dead. Hal Jordan becomes the true villain, not anybody else. Hal Jordan is basically the villain in this, and Hal Jordan kills like he has all the Green Lantern rings. So he has like 10 Green Lantern rings, and John Stewart Green Lantern has just one ring, Green Lantern ring. So it's this epic battle where it's like John Stewart versus Hal Jordan, and it's one Green Lantern ring versus 10. And they make a point to say that Hal Jordan is the most famous, most experienced Green Lantern, and he's fighting John Stewart, who's inexperienced, doesn't know what he's doing, and has his first Green Lantern ring. And somehow they make it where John Stewart defeats Hal Jordan while Hal Jordan is wearing 10 10 damn rings. He got 10 Green Lantern rings, and he's like super OP, and he gets bested by John Stewart, who's like inexperienced and doesn't know what he's doing. It's like, so he all of a sudden knows how to like defeat a overpowered legendary Green Lantern with 10 rings. I'm like confused. It's like, do I have to go back in the comics and read and see like, did this happen in some comic series where like John Stewart can defeat somebody wearing 10 Green Lantern rings or 8 Green Lantern rings? People were saying like, yeah, I hope Green Arrow turns into Green Lantern. Nope, Green Arrow does not turn into Green Lantern. He doesn't wear any Green Lantern rings. It was kind of just a letdown, man. I was like, if you're gonna do something like that, just give us a Kyle Rayner, man. Just give us a Kyle Rayner movie. Because if you're not gonna do John Stewart right, let's just move on then. Because it's like they made him kind of goofy the whole time. Like he's like, oh, I don't know what to do with the ring. Oh, I don't know what to do. And it's like, okay, he's like doesn't know what to do, but all of a sudden he knows how to defeat Hal Jordan with 10 Green Lantern rings. Like, are you serious? It's like DC just cannot get it right. It's like they have this like great idea and then they ruin it. It's like you think it's just, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. This was a tough one to watch, man. That makes me worry about if they ever do a Green Lantern movie, not an animated movie, but a real movie with John Stewart. I heard rumors that they were looking at Tyrese maybe to be Green Lantern and some other black actors to be Green Lantern. But it's like if they're going to do the movie like they did this animated movie, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. Like they made him they, they made him so underwhelming, and then at the very end he's all of a sudden so tactical and so prepared. He can just use one Green Lantern ring and defeat a veteran Hal Jordan with 10 Green Lantern rings. And I'm like, huh? What? I don't get it, man. But yeah, that's my initial reaction. You can feel free to tell me if I'm off base, if people actually enjoy this movie, but I did not. Warner Brothers, yeah, yeah. Tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes at the screen. All right, I'm out, y'all. See you on the next one. Peace.